The snow had been falling since midnight, thick and relentless, swallowing the world in white silence. The road at the edge of town was empty except for one rusted pickup truck that slowed, then stopped. The engine idled for a moment, as if even it hesitated. When the driver's door opened, the cold rushed inside like an angry spirit. A man stepped out, dragging 2 dogs behind him. Their paws slipped on the ice, nails scraping helplessly. One was older, gray around the muzzle, eyes cloudy but loyal. The other was young, barely past puppyhood, trembling not just from the cold but from confusion. They wagged their tails weakly, believing this was another walk, another routine, another moment beside the person they trusted most. But the man's face held no warmth. He opened the tailgate, grabbed a thin rope, and looped it around a broken fence post. His hands were rough, impatient. The older dog whimpered softly, licking his fingers, trying to remind him of who they were to each other. The younger one whined, pressing close, seeking protection. "Enough," the man muttered. He tied the rope loosely, not even checking if it was secure. Then he shoved both dogs into the deep snow, where the wind cut like blades. They stumbled, falling chest first into the freezing drifts. The truck door slammed, the engine roared, and just like that, he was gone. The dogs stood there, stunned. They waited, ears perked, listening for the familiar sound of footsteps returning. Minutes passed, then more. The wind howled louder, burying their paw prints. Snow clung to their fur, melting and refreezing into icy clumps. The younger dog tried to follow the fading tire tracks, but slipped, yelping as the cold bit into her pads. The older one nudged her back, pressing his body against hers, sharing what little warmth he had left. They curled into each other, trembling. Night deepened. Their breaths turned shallow. Their bodies shook uncontrollably. Hunger, fear, and pain mixed into one heavy feeling that pressed down on them. Still, they waited, because they believed. They believed he would come back. A car passed on the distant highway, headlights sweeping across the snow, then disappearing. The dogs lifted their heads weakly, hope flickering, then dying again. The older dog let out a low, broken howl, a sound that didn't ask for help but for answers. Why, the younger dog licked his face, trying to comfort him, though she herself was fading. Her eyes blinked slowly, her body heavy, the cold wrapping around her like sleep. Then, a sound, crunch, crunch, footsteps. The older dog forced himself upright, legs shaking violently. He barked once, weak and hoarse. The younger dog lifted her head too, ears twitching. A figure appeared through the swirling snow. Not the man, someone else. A woman, bundled in a thick coat, walking her large black dog. She stopped suddenly, squinting through the storm. Her dog pulled toward the fence post, whining urgently. No, no way. She whispered. She ran. When she reached them, her breath caught in her throat. The dogs were half buried, shaking so badly their bodies rattled. The older one tried to stand but collapsed again. "Oh my God," she cried, dropping to her knees. She ripped off her scarf, wrapping it around the younger dog. Then she unzipped her coat, pressing the older one against her chest, ignoring the cold soaking through her clothes. "You're safe," she whispered over and over, though she wasn't sure it was true yet. "I've got you. I've got you." Her hands trembled as she called for help. And for the first time since they were abandoned, the dogs stopped shaking from fear. Now they shook from hope.